What up? It's me, it's the Plumpy, joined with my J-O-double-B, and it's time for Q's You Most Want Aid.
Ask me your questions, tell me your secrets. What's the next line?
Hi Jack, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, how are you?
Fine.
Still hate you, by the way.
Okay, that's the kayfabe out of the way.
So let's do some questions that
Cool!
Well, first of all, I've got some rejected ones, because we don't know the multiple choice ones at the end this week.
So we don't answer these?
We've just got, just funny little, we don't know, please no, some of them are weird. So, at It Rained Flowers, is Becky Lynch's hair brighter than my future? That was alright. At Duke_the Jubber, when did you first fall in love? That's his WWE question that he most wants answered.
Oh.
And at Hawkins tweets, Badaboom, baldest guy in the room, Simon Miller or Luke Gallows perhaps.
Oh, I
People
thought that
have
was a
suggested-
thing about...
or me, because
hey.
apparently we're follically challenged.
You know, that's fine though. That's fine.
Nearly 25, man.
You're nearly 25.
Soon. Oh, you're nearly the big one, aren't you?
Yeah. Dead.
Various people ask this one. Do all the Shield references end with Roman rejoining Dean and Seth, or is it the two of them as a tag team, maybe leading to another feud with those two guys? Basically, people are asking, what's the deal with Dean and Seth?
What's the deal with airline
Why are they
food?
flirting again?
I think the deal is we're going to see them as a tag team for a while. I think they're going to be the next tag champs.
That'd be
I think
good.
they're going to have a stretch with the belts. Then I think they're going to fall out, and Ambrose is going to perform the expected heel turn.
I really want to see Ambrose as a heel again.
Yeah, as you see, at the moment he's they're pressing the whole "I don't trust you, man" a bit far for the heel turn to happen at SummerSlam. It could happen at SummerSlam, but I would prefer them to be an actual team, get their chemistry back, like really form a brotherhood, and then ruin it again.
But in time for Mania, as far as Mania in the future?
Yes,
maybe the Rumble?
that'd be nice.
Mania.
Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose at WrestleMania would be a good match, I think.
It would. Fair enough. I agree with you.
Oh.
Don't have a...
Not an original thought in your
No.
head. Cool. So what's the next?
At
Cool.
Chess Heart DTR. If the Undertaker character had debuted in 2017, would it have still gotten over?
The Undertaker character? Probably not.
Not Mark Calloway himself, just the gimmick.
I don't
In
think-
fact, even if he debuted now, because he wasn't good at the start of his career. Well, he wasn't brilliant.
He still had something.
Yeah,
like the way he moved.
He did.
Was compelling at least, but no, I don't think so.
I feel
we don't live in occupational gimmick times. Fandango didn't get over for a reason.
he did get over. He
Yeah,
got so over Fandango.
No, he wasn't over.
Ba, ba, ba.
He was over in the same way that Ryback was over because people like chanting "Feed me more."
Oh, Jinder's over because his name rhymes with Hinder.
That's right. We're not letting it go, everybody.
Never. No, I don't think the Undertaker character would have gotten over. I think it's too silly now. And look at how badly Bray Wyatt's being treated.
Well, the thing is, like, Bray Wyatt is basically the millennial version of the Undertaker. Talks the same game but does nothing about it. He's bad, isn't he? Bray Wyatt?
It's not his fault. It's not him.
I don't know. I think surely he has enough stroke with his promos now to make them make some sense.
You think he's phoning it in?
Yeah, big time.
Do you?
Yeah.
I think he's just being given horrible direction.
Look, yeah, I mean, that's part of it, but look, he can surely, with as amazing he is on the mic, he can have a bit more input so that he can ask questions of the creative team, such as, what do I want?
Yeah, I've got no
Why am I
aim.
feuding
He's
with
got
Finn
no
Balor?
aim. No. Well, yeah, as you said earlier today, his reason for feuding with anyone is... What was your summary of it?
He gets on the microphone and says, "Hey man, you think you're good and you've convinced everyone that you're good, but I know you're bad." That's literally every f***ing feud that Bray Wyatt has.
I quite like the feud in the build-up to the big fatal five-way, when he was like, "I'm the only one who you're all idiots. I'm the only one who if either of you go against Lesnar, he will wreak havoc." I like that.
Right.
But it was completely bollocks because
Yeah.
you say, "I'm the strongest one." Are you? But I liked it though. It was that was the one recent one where I've been like, okay, I understand his motivation here. But then he came out and said, right, I'm gonna beat up everyone who was in that match, starting with you, Rollins, and then he beat up Rollins, and now Balor.
I just think if
He
Undertaker...
lost to Reigns, though. First hurdle.
If Undertaker debuted today, they just wouldn't... It wouldn't be consistent. He would come out, he would have some lightning powers, but he would also be roped into selling chicken, and he would come out and for some reason
What
have
are you
fire
on about?
powers for 1
Selling
week.
chicken?
Yeah, he'd be roped into doing one of their sponsorship bull.
Oh, I thought you meant just at the show.
Undertaker backstage at WWE shop.
Yeah.
These bargains are beyond the grave.
Or he'd have like... His merch would be a black t-shirt with the word #deadman on the front of it or something like that. He was tout to see some backstage shenanigans involving The Undertaker. At SMT Socks, could Kofi Kingston be a Hall of Famer, maybe even a 2-time Hall of Famer, on his own and with the New Day? Disagree, I do. I just think with the New Day.
Yeah, New Day.
But I think he deserves to be a Hall of Famer.
I think the New Day are on their way. I don't think they're yeah, I'd say.
If in years to come they inducted Kofi on his own, I'd have no qualms with that at all. I think
I'd probably have qualms.
Kofi's... Oh, well, the Godfather and them have got in. Mid-card acts.
I mean, yeah.
Kofi
If Coco
was,
Beware can get in.
he's always the one that people pick on. What's wrong with Coco Beware? What is wrong with that charming young man? I know, Kofi's been my boy for quite some time now. Love Kofi.
He's been your boy.
Oh, since, like, I loved his feud with Orton.
Oh, yeah, but that's like the pinnacle.
Come on, Randy.
Like, that's the thing that everyone
What's up,
likes.
Randy? Yeah, when he's
like-
trashing his car.
It's like when
What's up,
Bob
Randy?
Holly had the feud with Brock Lesnar. Like, that bit was nice, but then everything else.
No, Kofi also, or was this during the feud with Orton, when he won, he was the sole survivor in a Survivor Series match. He eliminated Orton and Punk. Like,
Oh, yeah, back to back.
That was great. And then he made one mistake, and then Orton buried him. One mistake. And that mistake was standing up.
Your
One
f***ing
mistake.
fault.
The wrestling business...
Stupid!
The wrestling business is crazy, isn't it?
I'm so cross!
The wrestling business is...
Pooed in his bag.
I don't know if he pooed in his bag.
Probably did.
At Matt Musciomara... How do you pronounce that, then?
Musciamara.
Musciomara.
Musciamara.
How much has WhatCulture changed your life? Now, he doesn't mean he's stressed, not in terms of, like... He's not asking any personal questions about wage or anything.
I get bothered on the street more.
That... Bothered?
Yeah,
I was
you
going to
heard
say
me.
I get recognised more and I like it. It's nice.
Yeah.
You get bothered more. I've been legitimately bothered by a fan and thought I don't like you one time.
Oh, it's been a whole bunch of times.
No, watching the videos.
Like, I've had drunk dudes come up to me in a bar
I don't
and like,
mind the
grab
drunk
me around the
dudes.
neck and like shout into my ear because the music was too loud.
How would you book the Shield? How would you reform the Shield? No, I don't mind that as much because they're really happy to see you.
That's fine,
There
just
was
don't be a
one
dick.
guy who was a dick.
Yeah, just-
one guy.
I've just had like, I've encountered more dicks than I used to.
Really?
But I
No.
also have encountered more nice people who genuinely said stuff like, "You've got us back into wrestling," which is lovely.
I'm genuinely like, I think the office have agreed that I'm the one who's most happy when fans recognise me and stuff.
Yes.
Ross is the most miserable.
I've seen you go out to a club wearing a Petite Club t-shirt.
I've not done that ever. I've legitimately not done that ever. Jack the Jobber t-shirt, absolutely. No, I've not worn a Petite Club t-shirt out. I've not even worn a WCPW t-shirt out.
I've got to interview Kurt Angle, and Brock Lesnar.
Can I tell you my story about the one guy?
Yeah.
You probably remember this. It was in Orlando before State of Emergency, and this guy came over, and you'd see in his little wrestling fan eyes that he'd come up with a little thing to say to all of us, and he was like, "Love your booking videos." I don't know where he's from. "Love your booking videos. You're really tall." That's Pachi. Ross is like, "My liege," or whatever.
Of course.
And then he gets to me and goes, "All right, Jack," and I stuck my hand out, and he took his hand away, and you all went, "Oh! Why don't you go and hang out with him then? Why don't you go and hang out with that knobhead?" And if you're watching
Well,
this,
hang out with him.
I
Sounds
hate you
cool.
so much, mate. You thought you were so clever. You thought you were so clever. I just went further down the line, told people who were happy to see me, or at least pretended, at least had the courtesy to be happy to see me.
Oh, hey, it's Jack.
And there's that girl in the Jobber t-shirt. I was like, "You're cool, yeah, not him."
Gran got me this. It's not the one I asked.
She did. It wasn't even a shirt. It wasn't even my Jobber t-shirt. It was her own one.
She made one?
No, she didn't make it. It was just like, it said "Jobbers need love too." That's right. But no, that guy. Do you remember that?
No.
Do you not remember? Do you remember it?
Ah!
For me, the day the guy took away his hand was the most important day of my life, and to you, it was just Tuesday. That's a Street Fighter the movie reference. I love Street Fighter the movie. At Mr_Vajazzle. Vajazzle, are they still a thing?
What's the question, Jack?
Oh, this is a silly one to end it.
Okay.
And I think we should leave it to Pacini to answer, actually, because it's aimed at him.
Oh, really?
It's the first question on this that's been aimed at our editor.
What a climactic ending this is going to be.
It's, has Adam P found the girl of his dreams yet? For those who don't know, Pacini once blagged his way onto television. I don't know how he did it. He's such a f***ing wheeler dealer, isn't he?
Got some off, buys, crack, ties, miles and miles of carpet tiles, TVs, deep freeze. He's a wheeler dealer. He's got an import-export business.
I can imagine him at the back door of GMTV being like, "Is John there?" John said, "I can come."
Also, could you sign his program? Sell it on eBay. No names. Just a signature. Thank you.
Pacini once got
a
on.
little side number. You get enough and you sell them in bulk to the Japanese market. It's easy. I'll tell you how to do it. It's easy.
Pacini once got on a telly in the UK before we met him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd heard of him as the Billboard guy before I met him.
Yeah, like he's been going viral all his life, basically.
Yeah.
He's
such a fascinating man.
He came up with a story that he dreamt up a girl.
It's not even true.
No, I don't think it's true.
Oh my God! What?
You think he was going around with this weird picture of?
No, I just thought it was based on a real dream. At least, at the very, he's worked me. What a worker. Pacini came up with this story that he dreamt the girl of his dreams, and he drew her, and it was a deliberately sketch.
Yeah.
But did people get it, or did they think, "Oh God bless him, he's drawn a really picture"? Because it was deliberately bad.
Oh.
It was
poor little guy.
Yeah, they might be like, get him on.
Does he tie his own shoes, do you think?
Pacini, have you found the girl of your dreams yet? Flush it up.
There you go. Conclusive answer from Madam Pacini. No idea what that's going to be.
I've got some idea.
That was
No,
WWE
that's a bit
questions.
I'm a single man as well. I can't.
That's what WWE. That's WWE.
God, that was so funny.
That's WWE questions.
Best
you
question
most
we've had.
one answered. Good one. This one. Only 12 minutes. That'll be nice to edit down for Adam Pacini.
Hey, that was all right, though.
Genuinely, the last one we gave him clocked in at over 21 minutes. So we've halved that for you this time, Patchy boy.
You little wheeler dealer.
What do I watch? All right. See you next time. Bye.